prior to joining USANA, he realized that being successful cannot be only achieved via traditional channels. Today is 7 years in USANA business. They have advanced to multiple ranks and currently USANA Executive 4-star Diamond Director, Million Dollar Club members, Asia Pacific Growth 25 Awardee 2019, top #1 Philippine Growth Associate, and with several awards and incentive trip under their belt. They were also awarded in USANA Foundation Ambassador back in 2018. At USANA, their passion and helping people and achieving dreams of their own are truly attainable. Please welcome, please type 1 to welcome Executive 4-star Diamond Director Ranell Blanco.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Kate. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joyce. No. So, guys, are you hearing me? Can you type number 1 if you hear it loud and clear? By our voice is loud and clear. Can you type 1? All right. No. So, thank you so much, Ma'am Kate and Ma'am Joyce, and thank you so much, USANA Corporate, for this opportunity to share what is in my heart about passion and power this morning. So for the people in Indonesia, Thailand, and of course the people, my own USANA family in the Philippines. So good morning, everyone. So I hope you're all ready to
self-aware
learn in the next 30 minutes
outside
about
our organization.
The practical application.
So we learn their
about
mindset,
passion.
We learn their best practices,
of course.
And so
I would like
that
to also say thank you to my
created
partner,
significant
Edu,
results
for
that led
sharing
to passion and
for
momentum.
your insight
Since
about
then,
the principle
I
about
some
passion.
leaders
And
in
one
my
thing I can learn you, Doc Edu, that I cannot
becoming
forget.
passionate.
Passion is a
So
verb.
again,
Same,
number
same
2,
with Ma'am Kit.
passion is the
So
result
passion
of
is a verb. So meaning to say it's an action. It's an action
and at
word.
the same time,
so
immersion.
now,
So I hope
before
that's
I
clear.
will
Could you
share,
please type
I would
1
like
again
to
if
make
you are
some
learning?
disclaimer that
Okay, type
whatever
number 1.
practices and whatever
So thank you so much.
whatever lifestyle
Number
that
3.
I'll be sharing,
Okay. Number 3.
this is based on
That
effort
passion
of
is
hard
deeply
work, of course,
entrenched. It is
and
deeply
whatever
entrenched with wise. It is
talking
deeply
about
entrenched with wise. So
practices and
our
best practices
our
that I'll be sharing this
wise are
morning is
very,
this is based
very
on my own
powerful, especially when
experience
it's
and
clear
practices
and
that
urgent.
brought
Again,
us
our
where
whys
we are right
are
now,
very
Dr. Jolalin
powerful,
and I,
especially when it's clear
to be
and urgent.
the top one in growth in the
Our
2019 and
wise
being
can
part
take
of
us
the
to
Asia Pacific Growth Awardee.
logic,
So that is
right?
based
That
on
dictates that
our
we need to be passionate
practices.
in
All right,
order
no?
for the
So
wise
I
to
hope you are
happen.
all
So at first, we are
excited and
driven by
all
the
open-minded to
extrinsic
learn
wise,
tonight.
like
So
having our
if
own
you're all
house,
excited
our own
this
car,
morning, please
savings,
type
funds for
number
family,
2 if
education,
you're
children's
excited to learn,
education,
so that
travel with family,
right.
retirement fund,
So a lot of
among
leaders
others.
are very excited
So those are
tonight.
extrinsic
So
motivation. And
anyways,
once we realize that these
I
are
would like
urgent,
to share to you
again,
my
once we realize
objective
that
this
those
morning
are
before
urgent,
we will proceed. So
we
allow
will
me to share
definitely
my
take
screen.
action, right? We will definitely
All right.
take action because those wise
So
are
can you see my screen
urgent.
now?
And as we take massive,
All right.
consistent
So
action
thank you so much. So
and results are coming out, results are surfacing,
I'm your
our
executive
passion
4-star
gets
Diamond
intense,
Director,
it gets
Ranell
developed,
Blanco,
right?
and
Until we
of course,
realize
the Million
that
Dollar
we
Club
love
member of
USANA
USANA
and
Philippines,
everything
and
about it,
one of the award
right?
that I get
And
that
that is the power
I am
of
very
big
proud of
wise
is the award of being
and the
part
urgency
of
of
the
the big
True
wise
Health
and the clarity of the
Ambassador
big wise,
in
my friends.
USANA Philippines. So
So
of all
again,
those awards, the
passion
perks, the
is deeply
rewards,
entrenched
mas
with
important is
wise. So I
the
hope
more
that's
important
clear,
reward that I
right?
received
I
in
hope that's
USANA
clear.
is the
So
True
number
Health
4,
Foundation Award,
that
because that
passion
is really
can
my
be
heart.
developed, and
Why
its
I do in this
development
business, why I
varies
jump from a
from
corporate to build my
person
business,
to person.
to build my
Passion can be
pharmaceutical, and
developed,
then
and its
build USANA.
development varies from person
So
to
this
person.
morning,
So just like the layers of human skin, as you
I'll
can
be
see in
sharing
the
you about
picture,
our objective
passion
this
also
morning
has
to learn the
layers.
mindset
It also has.
of a passionate
So you did not enroll in
USANA
USANA with
associates. Because I do believe that all distributors in USANA who become very successful in this business are all passionate.
oozing passion
And I hope
right away. are
you
at the
believe too that
surface
all
level yet,
distributors
or maybe
who
some
are
of you are at the
successful are
surface
passionate,
level now,
and of
known
course
as
learn the best practices
epidermis, right?
of a
Epidermis level.
successful and powerful
So you
associate, because you
observe,
can see a lot of
you get
associates
affected when rejection
who
is
are very
experienced,
successful,
right?
and at
So
the
you are
same
afraid
time
of
they're
being
very powerful
judged.
also.
You have some
Learn and
apprehensions.
understand how to
Nonetheless, you
create
still invite
consistent
prospects, right?
consistent
So
result,
through
no,
regular
create consistent
attendance to
result by being
trainings, you get
passionate in
deeper
sharing the
to the
vision
next
of our
layer,
founder
which
Dr.
is the
Wentz.
dermis layer.
Okay,
So
so
you
by
begin to
background, this is my
accept
life
that
as
you
a
are in
traditional
network
business owner,
marketing
and this is my
and that you
life
are
as an
becoming proud of
entrepreneur.
USANA
So I own a
and
company
everything
before
in
USANA,
there,
and this is
and that
my
you just
pharmaceutical
love
distribution
sharing
company. I solely own
USANA
the
with
company
everyone,
because
right?
I didn't want that someone
Then came
will pump
the
you back
hypodermis
and you do
level
this, you do that. The
when
reason
you're
why I
almost
quit my
crazy,
job
when you're
because
almost
I
crazy
really want to
about
have
USANA.
freedom the time.
Seeing
So
USANA as
that
the
is why
cure
when I
all,
built my
right?
company,
Seeing USANA
I
as the
told
cure
my
all,
wife,
the
we'll
only
build a
solution to
company
every problem.
and
Okay?
we want
So
it
you're
that
not
we'll be the sole
hyped.
owner, so
Actually,
that
you're not
we'll be the
hyped.
one making
It's just that
the
you have
decision.
full
Because
understanding
in
of why
2012,
USANA exists and how it
I
can
read some
help
message, a
humanity.
passage saying,
You
why
are,
climb
in
a
other
corporate ladder
words,
when you can have
all
your own?
out, right?
And it
In
opens
other
my
words,
mind, no, in
you are
respect with those
all
people
out,
who have job.
okay, with USANA.
It opens my
And
mind,
last
and
but not
I
the
told my
least,
wife,
passion is not
it's
a
true, no,
noun.
why,
It's not a noun, it is a
because I
verb,
really want to
right?
be a millionaire at
It's
the
not
age
a
of
noun, it
30
is a
years old that
verb.
time.
Okay.
So I
So
told
the
my
true
wife, there's
measure
only
of
way and there's
passion
only one
is
way to be a
action.
millionaire,
Remember
but
that
to
the true
enter
measure of
into
passion is
a
action.
traditional
And
business.
without action,
So that's the
you have
reason
yet,
why.
okay, you
And
have not yet fully
to
grasped
cut
the
the long
meaning of
story short, no,
passion.
with the
Again, without
journey,
action, you have not yet
we
fully
become
grasped,
successful
okay,
also in
passion,
our
or you are
pharmaceutical
not yet
distribution business.
in
And
that
in
what?
fact, if
In
you
that
try to look at
particular
those
level,
people,
okay?
those
In
are
the
my med reps, no,
hypodermis level, okay?
distributing all
The
the
highest
products
level, the deepest
from
level
the
of
suppliers, and we
passion,
distribute it
if
in the
I may say
province
so,
of
right?
in the province
So, as
of
clearly stated,
I mean in the
ability
region of
determines what
Mindanao.
you can do,
And as you
okay?
can see, the
Ability
headaches of the
determines what
traditional
you
business
can
is not
do.
easy at the time.
Aptitude determines
And
what you can
I have
learn
migraine, I have severe
to do.
ulcer, I have everything in
Aspiration
me,
determines what
and in
you
fact, I have a
hope
lot of
to do.
maintenance. I have a lot
Attitude
of maintenance
determines what
during
you
those time.
believe you can
So,
do.
but
But passion,
in
but
2013, my brother
passion
introduced me this
determines what
amazing
you
USANA
want to do
opportunity,
and
and
how
he told
well
me that
you do
um,
it,
you want a
right? And how
business
well
that
you
you
do
only
it.
wake up
Again,
when
passion
you're done
determines what
sleeping.
you want to do and
So
how well
actually,
you
the
do it.
recruiting word is
So,
not really
friends, ladies and
good, but
gentlemen,
that
okay,
triggers me
passion is not a noun,
because during the
it is
time
a verb,
when I
it is
build the
action.
business, I really hustle myself
So, my
every day.
friends,
That
let us
pharmaceutical
all
distribution
be
business,
passionate, right?
and
Let
I
us all
really
be
work hard
passionate.
and work hard
So,
and
please
work
type the
hard.
word
And I
passion,
can say
okay?
also
So,
that
let us
during
all
that
be
time,
passionate
I am passionate in my company
at all
because I
times.
was
So,
able
it's
to
all
build
for
it
me. Thank you
in a
so
matter
much, my
of
dear
two
USANA
years, no
family.
sleepless
Thank you so much,
nights, doing
everyone.
all those
God
hard work.
bless. Maraming
And
salamat
in
po sa inyong lahat.
2013, when I
Thank you
see
so
this
much.
USANA
And
opportunity,
thank you so much,
Yeah,
Doc
thank you
Edu.
so
I
much.
told my wife that
Yes,
there's
thank you so
something
All
in
much.
right.
USANA that
Thank
I
you,
we
Doc
need
Edu.
to
Now,
discover.
Kate, what
And
have you
Yeah.
learned
this
from
opportunity is
what's
all
your brief
about
insight
leverage.
Oh,
about Doc
When you talk of
Edu's
leverage, it's
presentation this
different
morning?
from earning
yeah,
an
I
income
love the
that
one word
it is
that
only
Doc
dependent
Edu
always
said. Passion is
with
not
our
a
health, our
noun,
effort, and all
is the
those
verb,
hard work.
because
So of course in
the
USANA
passion
also you
is a
need to do
success
hard work, but
ingredients
it's
is
different
very
here
very
because
important
I have no
keyword from
expense.
Doc Edu, because
I have no
if you would like
sales
to success in
representative. I
USANA,
did not need
you
to
need
buy
to
cars
have
to my
this
employee.
passion.
So
So
these
thank
are the
you
things
very
that
much, Doc
I
Edu,
really appreciate
for
about the
this
system.
very
And
really
from that,
helpful and
to cut the
excitement
long story short,
training today.
after
Right. And for me,
working
what
USANA so
struck me the
hard
most
for
is that
the last
passion is deeply
7 years,
entrenched with the why.
in
So it has
5 years
to
you
be
become the
urgent,
million
what you
dollar
said
club member
earlier,
in
urgent,
USANA, and of
clear,
course you're
and
ambassador of True
big.
Health Foundation. And
Okay?
today,
So I'm sure you have a lot of
today
insights as well
we
right in
are
your homes. Please
of
feel
course
free to type them in
the
our chat
recipient
box.
now, the
Again, let's
recipient
all
of
thank
the elite bonus
Doc
recipient
Edu
of
Bolaños, a virtual
USANA.
clap to
So
our Executive
this is
One-Star
a
Diamond
combination of
Director. You can
hard
still
work
type your
for the
insights in
last
our chat
entrepreneurs.
box. Okay, there's no
So
stopping
what I
you. Let's
realized is
all be
that
passionate and powerful. And
USANA is
later,
worth
we'll
fighting
be
for
going into a
because
quick
I cannot
break. And later on,
imagine my
we'll be
life
hearing
working
from our
only like
executive
7
four-star
years
diamond
with a
director. So
tremendous
definitely,
success in
please
this
stay
business.
tuned.
And
Yeah.
if you try if I will try to compare it with my
Thank you, Doc
company,
Edu.
my company is there are a lot of also who own the same kind of business in our region, and they're not really having freedom after 10 years, after 20 years. And then I told my wife, we're so grateful with this opportunity, and we're so grateful with Dr. Wangs for having this opportunity, USANA, to us, because it, excuse me, I'm sorry, it really changes. It's really changed the life that we have right now, comparing it with the life before. I cannot tell you guys how grateful I am with the USANA opportunity. Jonalyn and I will be forever grateful with this USANA opportunity. So that was the story from being a traditional business owner who is a very excuse me, who's a very passionate also, and so very hardworking also. And today, what I can share to you is that how passionate I am in USANA. And of course, again, this is based on practices that is effective in my team, and also might be effective also in your team, of course, because according to Doc Edo, success is a science. And if it happens to me, it will happen to you also, right? Okay. So today, we are executive four-star diamond director in USANA, and for all those who qualified for the Sydney trip in Australia. So congratulations, everyone. And would you imagine an opportunity like this? For 7 years, I was able to travel almost all continents in the world in the 7 years, because we do all the hard work, the effort. So I think it's an eye opener to those who listen in the room, to open your eyes, look at this opportunity, this golden opportunity, so that all people in the room after this talk will be all passionate, right? So, and aside from that achievement is the story of transformation. The story of transformation, where I am right now, the story of transformation, the growth that contributed to me because I do in this business, for me, that is priceless. That is priceless. Because in USANA, the most important gain that you can gain in this business, it's not only the money, but it's the person who you become on the process of getting your goals. And I think that's the one thing that we need to look at. All distributors in USANA Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand, we need to look at those things, those transformation of who you are right now and who you are in the future, right? Okay. So I'm sorry, it's too hot here. So passion and power. When I see this message from a corporate, and when they are telling me about, I will share about passion and power. I flashback everything how passionate I am when I do USANA since 2013, and I also relate about how powerful I am as a leader in USANA. And then one thing I realized, that the more passionate you are, the more powerful you are. So meaning to say, when you talk about passion and power, you cannot be powerful in this business when you are not passionate in this business. A simple illustration is always like that. Most people, they will tell you like, you're very powerful. It means that that associate is very passionate. You cannot tell people that you are very passionate, but you're not very powerful. It always goes hand in hand, being passionate and being powerful, because being powerful is just a result of being passionate, right? So now I will give you the five best practices that I have, and of course for the people around me that I see also who is very passionate. so that you can really connect with the discussion with Doc Edo, that from days on, I want to be passionate. I want to be like Doc Edo. I want to be like Mentor Ranell. I want to be like Dr. Wenz. I want to be like Bill and Jen Wang, who are very passionate in this business. Now, I want you to understand that, again, passion is a verb. Like Doc Edo said, passion is a verb. And Doc Edo took a lot about immersion. Now, in talking of immersion, you have to immerse yourself fully. You cannot immerse yourself like, I will immerse myself for an hour or for 2 hours, and that's it. A real entrepreneur, even in traditional business, they have a mindset of what? Keep on immersing themselves just to learn how to build the business. How to immerse yourself. You can attend all the Zoom meeting, the Zoom calls, and you cannot find an entrepreneur also who will say with you, I'm walking my business. It's always the mindset of running a business. So you have to really keep on running and running and running every single day. The problem with some associates who are not really immersing is that they did not understand that they are in USANA, that they are also in a real business, that they need to keep running the business every single day like a real entrepreneur in the traditional business. You cannot find an entrepreneur when you try to do an interview to them like, what are you doing? Yes, today I'm walking my business. You cannot hear an answer like that, right? So they always mention about I'm running my business. So we will encourage everyone that we have to really run the business like our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, are very serious in the business in the last 28 years. They are very passionate in sharing. They immerse themselves. All the USANA corporate, they immerse themselves. They learn. They learn from the other managers. In the same with USANA, when you are new in the business, the best advice that I can give you, if you really want to be successful faster in this business, you have to immerse yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Because if you immerse yourself, you will be collaborating with leaders who are passionate. You'll be collaborating with leaders who are very optimistic, who see the future, that they can rank advance, they can change for the better, they can transform more lives, they can make a difference to the other people. And in the law of proximity, proximity is power, according to Anthony Robbins. Meaning to say, you're the average of the five that surrounds you. Meaning to say, tell me what is your chick stab. You are the average of the five that surrounds you. So proximity is power, meaning to say, if you keep on going with people who are really passionate in sharing USANA and who are creating a huge result, then basically in less than 2 years, 3 years, you can be also like them, right? So immersion to what? Immersion to like this. You immerse massively through online to offline. You immerse massively. If you try to look at the picture, don't look at my face, right? If you try to look at that picture, that's me. Every single day, I really immerse myself from online to Zoom meeting to offline. And I can even do goal setting even though I'm standing, right? So what I'm trying to share to you guys, that's how passionate I am. And that's how passionate that you are when you want to become successful in this business. And my mindset in doing in this business, I will not stop when I am tired. I will stop when I am done. And for me, in sharing the vision of our founder, Dr. Wenz, there are no retirements in USANA, by the way. Why? Because if you try to look at your distributors, your associates, you cannot retire of helping people, by the way. That is why I keep firing, I keep firing, I keep refiring, I keep repressing myself, I keep moving up. And all the leaders that will immerse to you, and when you are that kind of leaders, they will be also like you, right? So number two is that I cannot see a leader who are very passionate, who did not work hard. Because passion and drive is useless if you will not do the hard work. If you are very passionate and then you will not put it more into, like, you can be passionate while working, but talking of hard work, it's different, because you need to work hard in order to be successful in USANA. And that's one thing for sure. But the promise is, and it's biblical, that when you do the hard work, the blessings is always there. The blessing is always there. You can never go wrong in doing in this business, and then you work hard. You ask your mentors, your uplines to guide you. You can never go wrong. You can be successful in this business, because USANA business is like 20% is showing up. In traditional business, 80% you do the system. In USANA, USANA will take good care everything from the manufacturing to the research, to marketing, to all the system, all the website, the system that we have. So that is why you do the hard work, and the promise and the reward is sure. Why? I've been in this business for 7 years already, with consistent hard work and effort. And I cannot see associates who are not rank advancing when you do the hard work. But of course, the secret is consistency of hard work. Because if you are running today and you hit your rank, and your team is running with you, and then you hit your rank, and after your rank advancement, you stop, then what will happen? Your organization, the whole organization will be shrink. Why? It's not about the run. The hardest work in USANA is not about the run. It's about after running. After running the business, that is the hardest thing. That is why when you are running to executive rank, or you are running to the 4 weeks, you have to see to it that continuously the mindset is not only 4 weeks. The mindset should be minimum 13 weeks. The mindset should be minimum 52 weeks. That you need to keep on firing, because it's not about you. It's not about the leader. It's about the downlines. It's about the associates beneath, down the line, that needs help, right? So that is why our mindset when you hit the rank, about hard work, talking about the hard work, being passionate, is that you have to continuously be passionate in helping associates hit their goal, also become PPS, become achiever, become become director, become silver. Because this is the big mistakes with some leaders who are running. Some leaders are very passionate or running, but after the rank advancement is stop. You cannot stop, because we cannot be tired of helping people. And that's why I'm in USANA, by the way, because I really want to help a lot of people. And that is very, very clear to me. Guys, passion and drive is useless without doing the hard work, right? Like when I had a business in my pharmaceutical company, I need to build a business consistently with all the effort, the hard work, consistency, and of course, sleepless night, trying to realize my vision in my pharmaceutical before. Now, why I'm now in USANA, the same principle, the same attitude, how hardworking I am in my pharmaceutical distribution business, how relentless I am, I just bring it here. And the good thing with USANA, it's all in place. System is all in place. That is why for those entrepreneurs in the room, we need to discover how great we are that we have this company, that we don't worry about anything. USANA opportunity is simply the best opportunity for me, because comparing it with my pharmaceutical distribution business, it's very far. It's very far. I cannot tell you how far, right? So now moving on to our topic, that's number 3 is what? Number 3 is seriousness and urgency. Now, Doc Edo mentioned about sense of urgency. Now, of course, number 1 is you have to see to it that we are serious in the business, nothing more, nothing less. Now, talking of urgency in the business, a lot of people, they're telling me that their why is very deep, and our deep why is very deep, then we can be successful. For me, I don't believe. You need to recalibrate it, because our why is never enough. If why is never enough, then all people in the room are all diamond directors. Our why is never enough. The next question is, when we talk of motivation, extrinsic, intrinsic motivation, for example, you want to buy a house for your mother, how urgent it is. If your why is deep, it must be urgent enough, because all passionate leaders are have their deep why, and of course their deep why is very urgent. I want to buy a house. I want to give a retirement plan to my mother. I want to give a cars to my mother. I want to send my daughter and my son into a very prestigious school. Now, the question is when you will do it. Now, if why is enough, all of us are successful. I think the reason why sometimes most people they're not successful, not even only in USANA, when they have the opportunity, they don't have the sense of urgency to really do it now. This is now. This is now, not tomorrow, but now. Now my mindset in doing in this business, if I will do it tomorrow, why do it now? If I will run next year, why run it now? Because the same thing, I will run next year, I will run now. The reason why I keep on setting 13 weeks, 13 weeks, 13 weeks, helping downlines, because the reason is that all my whys are urgent, and it must be urgent, that it must be delivered now, not tomorrow. Because what if tomorrow never comes? That is why you need to really recalibrate everything. And a real leader or very passionate, they must have the urgent why, have the CEO mindset. CEO mindset, they never delay. They decide to deliver the result. They decide to deliver the result in their business. In as distributor in USANA, we are all CEOs. But the problem is this. We are independent distributor of USANA, but mostly of the distributor, they're thinking that they're just a follower. You are a CEO. You are a leader in your organization, not your upline. Your upline, your mentor will guide you, but you are the CEO. You are the distributor. You are what? You are the the leader in your organization, not your upline. You are the leader. Even though you're just a builder, even though you're just hitting your PPS, you will be take charge down the lines from you, down the lines. You will be starting leading an organization. And I think when we talk about success, you cannot rely your success with other people. We have to own it. We have to really take charge and be on the driver's seat, because you are the driver in your business, right? Of course, the company is there to support us, all the programs of USANA, and of course the uplines, the cross lines is there, but they're just a bonus. But you are take charge. You are the one who run the business. You are the one accountable to the volume or the CBP every single week, not your uplines, not even your cross lines, right? So I hope it's clear to us. Like our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz. We are very privileged because we met this man and we hear the story of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, who relentlessly share about the vision of true health. And for me, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine the health of my family without this man. He's very passionate. And if there's one person that you need to follow and copy, paste, or very passionate, just simply look at Dr. Wentz. How many families? How many families that has transformed in their health? How many lives that has changed because of this opportunity, USANA? He is a very passionate person, and I really salute Dr. Wentz for being a selfless founder, a selfless chairman emeritus, a selfless scientist who really share his knowledge about supplement and even make supplement for all of us in the room. He is a very passionate leader. He's a very hardworking leader. And he is a gift to all of us. And when we receive this gift in our hand, we need to share it to the people around us. And not all people will accept it, but because it is already in our heart, we will not stop when we are tired. We will stop when we are done in creating and making this world a healthy place. That's our founder, Dr. Wenz, and he is really my idol. And in fact, the invisible miracle of Dr. Myron Wenz, during the time that I joined USANA, I watched that video maybe 20 times or maybe 40 times. That is why I really feel what is in the heart of Dr. Myron Wenz, because he is very successful already when he created this USANA company. But he has the heart. And all the distributors in the room attending tonight, almost 1,000 distributors, we have the heart the same with our founder. We don't need sometimes the motivation with our mentors. But if you just to look at the picture of Dr. Minuens, you will be motivated to share. And you will be passionate to share about the product of USANA, right? So, guys, I hope you are all reminded this afternoon or this morning that if there is one person that we need to copy, if there's one person who is very passionate, and we can see and understand how passionate, how what is passionate all about, how to be powerful, that is Dr. Myron Wenz. Because being passionate is not, being powerful is not about you go to the coffee shop, you jump, you go to the office, you shout. It's not about that. Being passionate is about your inner self, your drive, your motivation, your burning desire in you. That burning desire, when you share this USANA opportunity, that can convince people to join you, to join in this business. Because we human being, we communicated feelings, not with words, right? We communicated feelings. And when you have that burning desire that in your inner self, when you have that feelings, that passion in your heart to really share this opportunity, I think everything will be, you'll be, if you don't know about leadership, you will be learning leadership along the way, right? So thank you so much, Dr. Wenz. So can you type in the chat group? Thank you so much, Dr. Myron Wenz. All right. All right. Now moving to the second to the last, massive action. Massive action. When you talk of massive action, it's all about result. You have to really understand that when you want to have success in your business in USANA, first thing first is that you have to really relentlessly pay the price. What is that paying the price? Because success is not like eating in a cafeteria. You know what is that cafeteria? I don't know what is that cafeteria in, if that is cafeteria in English. Success is not like eating in a cafeteria. Success is like eating in what? In a success is like eating in a cafeteria, I mean. It's not like eating in a restaurant. When you eat in a cafeteria, you have to pay the price first before you can eat. In eating in a restaurant, you have to eat first before you can pay. Success is all about paying the price first before you can be successful. And in paying the price in this business, you have to have this kind of mindset that I have to work hard, pay the price, massive action, consistency, massive action, massive determined action, and have this what's next mindset mentality. When you hit your rank, like you hit your directorship, your PPS, your UMB, your PPS, your directorship, your silver, or even your gold, your ruby, your emerald, your diamond, you have to ask yourself right after then, that week you finish your 4 weeks or your 13 weeks. What's next? What's next mindset? Have that attack mentality. That because when you are passionate, you cannot settle for where you are right now. You have to keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, and have this mindset. Ask yourself, what's next? What's next? And to tell you honestly, guys, this week again, I have pending trips for the of course for the EDS run, for the Executive Diamond Summit run, like the the Florence, Italy, the Sydney, Australia, done already. And then right now we're only already in moving to the next advancement into an EDS run. Now, if you ask me, that's you. Now, about this PPS, like silver directorship, or gold directorship, right then, the issue with momentum is this. Most people, most people, they want to have momentum in their business. But the problem why momentum is not happening is this in their business is that they are not running. Don't wait for the momentum. You have to create the momentum, meaning to say, right after hitting your goals, you have to create again another goal in order to sustain a lasting momentum. Mentor Ranell, that's very tiring, right? Guys, again, if you are passionate associates, you cannot be tired of helping people. You cannot be tired of, if you understand the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, you cannot be tired of sharing this USANA, right? So you have to keep on asking yourself, doing massive action in my business? Because I want to be passionate. I want to be powerful. And you can only be powerful when you do massive action, right? The last, of course, this one, I like to show this picture to you guys. The top one income earner in the whole world, consistently over and over again. I saw their Facebook. I saw them welcoming associates, new associates. I saw them in the office of USANA, of course, in the USANA office in New Zealand. They are very passionate and they are very powerful, and yet they're not shouting, right? They are very passionate and they are very hardworking. They are very serious. Their goals are urgent. And of course, these are the leader in USANA na that we need to follow. We need to follow them because they are doing massive action day after day, month after month, quarter after quarter. And no wonder they're the top one in the whole world. And I'm just following them to be passionate. That is why today we are also top 40 in the whole world. So meaning to say, if you copy and follow those who are successful, even though you are just an achiever and believer, believe in yourself that you can do it, ask help from your uplines and your mentors, nothing can stop you to be successful in this business. The freedom that you want, the lifestyle that you want, if you will work hard, 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 that can happen to you guys. I'm just an ordinary associate the last 2013 in a far remote area in the southern part of the Philippines, in a small barangay. But USANA don't care where you are. What they care is that you carry the vision of our founder. What they care is that you deliver that in result. Because if you deliver that in result, meaning to say a lot of leaders, a lot of associates also are growing under your organization. And it's not about the top 40 worldwide. It's about the heart. It's about the organization that has built. It's about the people down the line, that their health and their life that has transformed or started to transform already. And what is 7 years? What is 10 years? What is 15 years? In work, we can survive in 30 years, in 35 years, right? Guys, and this award is not exclusive to me. This is for all of us because we are the same. We have the same product, the same complan, the same business centers, the same. We have the hub, so we can do it, guys. And the last but not the least is that be result oriented. And according to Doc Edon, this will directly relate to the talk of Doc Edon. It should be a verb. It should be an action word. If you are passionate enough in sharing the vision of Dr. Myron Huens, if you're not creating a result, then maybe you have to reevaluate. You reevaluate why I'm not making a result. Maybe I'm just here for the dollars. If your mindset is like that, purely about seeing prospect as 500 points, then that will not last. You have to have a mindset. A holistic mindset is always like this. I am here carrying the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Waynes. Of course, in sharing USANA, I can be healthy in taking the product. And of course, I have to share this product to my prospects. And of course, the mindset is to help them achieve. Because if you help enough people in your organization succeed, then you'll be successful also, right? So it's a domino effect because you are the upline. Our mindset as an entrepreneur in USANA is we are here because USANA, it's not only a business. This is about changing lives. This is not an ordinary business because according to Henry Ford, if you're doing a business that are not adding value to people, then forget that business because that business is purely profit oriented and that it's a cheap kind of business. Our business in USANA is not about that. It's about changing lives. That is why deliver the end result. If you are passionate enough, we can only tell you that you are passionate and you are powerful when you are delivering with the end result. How about me, Mentor Ranell or Doc Edu? I'm sharing USANA every day, but I'm not creating result. Again, you need to reevaluate because our mindset is always like this. And for me, disclaimer to everybody, this is my mindset in doing this business. Most people, they have to build a business and run. My mindset is different. I am in the opposite side of the world. My mindset is I have to run in order to build the business. Because who will go out to your house when you have no prospect? What for? For a selfie in a coffee shop? You have to run in order to build the business. And the enemy of success in USANA is not the marketplace because the marketplace is neutral. The enemy of success is ourselves. When you have no goals, I doubt you will go out. Maybe you can go out with wearing your jogging pants, but not really doing USANA because you are not running. But when you are running because you want to build the organization, the whole thing will be different. The story will totally be different. And most people, I will run when I have the momentum. I will not run when I have the momentum. When I have the momentum, I will guide down the lines from me. I will run to create the momentum. When momentum was created, when I'm hitting my rank, I will sustain the momentum by helping my leaders down the line. Most people didn't realize that running is one thing. Running is one thing. Nurturing the leaders down the line is another thing. Creating leaders is another thing. That is why the hardest thing is not about the run. It's about after the run when you help down the lines to solidify your income in USANA. And guys, if it happens to me that since the last 2015, we're creating so much momentum for 3 times now in the growth of Asia Pacific, for 3 times now in the EDS qualifier and going into 4 times. I don't believe that this will not happen to you if you copy the same mindset because success is a science. If it happens to me, it will happen to you. If it happens to Doc Edo, it happens to the rest of the diamonds in the room and the rest of the golds, the rubies, the emeralds, and the executives, then basically that will happen also to you. That is a mindset of being what? of being a leader who are very powerful and who are very passionate in sharing the vision of our founder, Dr. Wins. Always 13 weeks mindset, build the team, run to build the team, run to create the momentum, keep running, multiple rank advancement. Actually, even no one is pushing me to do this, but I keep on running because I really understand my responsibility as a leader, that me first to have a goals and then my downlines have a goals. That should be a mindset of a real entrepreneur and a real passionate and powerful USANA leaders. So I keep moving, and the good thing when you are running is this: you help them build their team. And I think this is the real essence of leadership. This is the real essence of our existence, why we are in USANA. We are not only for ourselves. We are not only here to build our own future and our own freedom. We are here for our people, and so that our people will help also their people. And for us, it's part of our values in USANA to have a very healthy family, a family that is working together, a family, a USANA family that is working so hard, right? So leaders, if you want to be passionate and be powerful in your business, our mindset, read this with me this morning. Keep moving, okay? Read this with me. Keep moving, keep
ไปข้างหน้า
growing,
ตลอด
and
เติบโต
keep
ขึ้นตลอด
running
และเรา
because
วิ่งไป
it's
ข้างหน้า
not
ตลอด
yet over until you win.
เพราะว่า
So
มัน
leaders,
ยังไม่จบหรอกจนกว่าเรา
always
จะได้
remind
ชัยชนะ
yourself,
เพราะว่า
always
ต้องนำ
remind
เรา
yourself,
เตือน
always
ตัวเองไว้
live
เสมอ
with
ว่า
passion and power. So thank you
ให้
so
เรา
much,
ใช้ชี
everyone.
วิต
You're always on the
ด้วย
driver's seat.
passion
Thank
และ
you for the Filipinos. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Let's work it out for the Indonesia and Thailand. See you around, guys. See you at the top. Let's keep moving and share the vision of our founder, Dr. Myron Wens, and relentlessly share and be passionate enough and be powerful to be a great USANA leaders in the world. So thank you so much, and God bless everyone.
Wow, thank you so much, Ranel. Another round of applause to our executive four-star diamond director, Ranel Blanco. Thank you.
Diamond Director Ranell Blanco นะคะ
Yes.
So, Kate,
Yeah. Yes.
yes, what have you learned so far?
Oh,
เราได้เรียนรู้อะไรกันบ้าง
I have learned a lot from Ranel Blanco. He is very passionate and power. The passion and power from him is that I learned is the more passion